So you're thinking about moving to Texas. You know what you need to think about? A custom home build. You can design everything, build everything, put the bathroom where you want to put it, build a bigger patio, do exactly what you want to do with your custom home build. You bring your land, they're going to bring you the house. And if you don't have the land, that's confusing to me, like, where do I find land? What do I do? They will find the land for you. They will help you through the process. They have preferred vendors that will give you better prices to help you out. And literally, let's go inside because I want to show you what can you get for $250,000 all the way up to $5 million building your own custom build house. I am so excited to be sitting here today with Elena and Joel. They are the owners of GJ Gardner Homes. And this is a bit of a different episode today, like I said. And I just want to ask them questions of why did they pick GJ? And then we're going to get into some models and floor plans. We're going to talk about everything.
GJ was such an amazing setup. The entire franchise process was pretty seamless. They were very communicative. We looked at a couple of different franchises in other industries. And this one just seemed very personable and easy to get to know and easy to ask questions, as many as we needed.
I think for me, some of the big stuff was pushing into having the systems and processes. I was in the middle of trying to set all of my own systems up, which is a huge task.
Yeah.
So they already had everything set up. Many floor plans to start from. It allows my customers to have the backing of a national brand, but still have that personal mom and pop small business feel and service that we can give them. And so those are the big things. And then for me, it's having the ability of the corporate headquarters helping with training. So for me, anything happens to me, my kids want to take over, I've got some support structure there to ensure that the business can continue. So my family's taken care of and my clients are taken care of.
So your goal in the beginning, you were going to do this all by yourself, the ground floor.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's an undertaking.
Yeah. So I've been doing construction for 17 years in the Dallas area. Everything from full remodels, kitchens and baths, flip houses, outdoor living, ground up, mother-in-law suites. And so that really just fit perfect into GJ Gardner and building custom homes. So.
Yeah. It's a great marriage because now you get to use a lot of your experience, but at the same time, you got the backing of this huge company.
They started in Australia.
Okay.
So the two sons actually run the company now. Dad is the one who started it.
Okay.
They've been the #1 builder in Australia and New Zealand for many, many years. They're over 40 years old.
Yeah.
They've been in the States around 20 years building. So we've got offices down in San Antonio, California, Florida, Colorado. So I'm still growing within the U.S. very much so.
Love it.
The focus is on custom home building, build on your lot.
Yeah.
And really what was fantastic for me was that marriage of we've got all the support, we've got all these floor plans, and we can really build a quality product for people. And it doesn't have to be, we did, right? Oh, custom home, you got to have millions to build a custom. And that's not the case at all. So there's really, getting that word out that we can build you an affordable home.
Yeah. See, I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
I mean, because there's a fear of custom home.
Right.
Da.
It sounds overwhelming.
It does.
And I like that GJ Plano was the first in the DFW area.
Okay.
Now there's a few more, but
On
we
the way.
signed up.
But y'all were in.
We were.
Oh.
Yes.
Pioneers.
Yeah. Business owner, and really the main thing is that I've been supporting him in the last 17 years of all this, this new change and growth. And
But you're excited about the franchise.
yes,
and
I
what
love
to
it.
do.
I like to see him happy too. I know that he's done a lot of this, but having his own thing to develop and grow makes him happy. And I like
So our typical customer is your second and third time home buyer.
Okay.
Someone who has an idea of they've lived in some homes, they've probably rented some homes, they bought a home, they know what they want, what fits their family, and they're ready to go out and modify and create what is perfect fit for them.
I love the creativity. I mean, that's, I'm getting excited thinking about it now.
Yeah.
Just to be able to come in here. Do they actually come here and we sit here and just hammer it out?
100%.
A lot of fighting going on.
Leave that to the
Hopefully not.
spouses.
Right, yeah. Between you two.
I want the bathroom. No, I'm just kidding. That does sound like fun. That would be such an enjoyable experience as opposed to, because, I always tell all of my customers, listen, you're not going to like 100% of every house you go into.
Right.
Exactly.
You have to say that.
Yeah.
But not with GJ.
Yeah, not with GJ, because you decide where everything goes, unless y'all are arguing amongst yourselves.
Yeah.
That's y'all's problem. I'm going to give you what you want. So that's exciting that you get to come in here and design that. So typical second, maybe third home.
Absolutely. Yeah. In fact, we've got an increase of interest with first-time home buyers.
Okay.
Just saying, I want something that I want to make it my own.
Yeah.
And so really getting that word out that it's absolutely possible. Well, if you don't own a lot, so
Okay.
we get a lot of people, there's a lot of interest. People who don't currently own land, they're like, I want to build what I want. I don't want to just find something and settle. So we do have a good amount of clients that I don't have land, but I want to build.
Yeah.
And so then it becomes a discovery of, well, where do you want to live? Where's the right fit for you?
Yeah.
Let's find the right size.
And y'all help.
And we absolutely help you.
Okay. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
Because that would be the part that I think I'd have a hard time overcoming is, because like, oh gosh, does it have water? Does it have this?
What's
city,
out
not
there,
city,
right.
da da da. I'm not that investigated to figure all that out. But you would say, hey, Paul, Tamara, you can do this.
Mm-hmm.
And we'd say, hey, we want to be in the Argyle area. And you have areas that you can find for us.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah.
So I equate it to this. Someone says, hey, how much will this house cost?
Yeah.
And one thing I like to say is, well, how much does a car cost?
Yeah.
Right. So it depends on what you want.
Yeah.
And especially if you don't already own the lot, there's a lot of variables, right? So like when you buy an existing home, people are accustomed to a square foot price, but that includes the lot.
Right.
Right. So your price per square foot will change whether, if you get a lot or if you want a half acre, all that cost gets thrown into the price per square foot. And so it's hard to lock that down.
Yeah.
Usually how we approach it is we have preferred lenders that we work with. Let's get you a pre-approval. Let's see how much house you can afford, and we're going to maximize everything you want into what we know you can afford, including what lot we buy.
Okay. Because y'all really could do some really clickbait, cheap advertising, show a really, really low price, but it doesn't come with a lot. But you could leave that part out, that way they click on it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But y'all don't do that.
No.
Correct. No,
Yeah.
we try to have just upfront honest pricing. We do have what we call house and land packages on our website.
Okay.
So we'll partner with landowners, whether they have a realtor or not.
Yeah.
We create a package, and so we'll pick a floor plan we have and say, we think this house would look good in this neighborhood.
Yeah.
And so we incorporate one full package price, land, some of those added costs that aren't included in the actual build cost of with that land and that house. And we say this total package costs this total dollar value.
Okay.
And so they can kind of shop that way a little bit and get a feel for, it's just like if they buy an existing home.
Right.
We just have to build it.
Okay.
And packages as far as fixtures, lighting, there's a good, better, best option, and that helps guide them to stay in their price range as well.
Realtors are a great partner for that, right?
Okay.
The MLS,
Okay.
that's probably one of the better places to start, at least. It's getting harder to find just non-MLS listed land available out there.
Right.
Unless you happen to know someone. But the MLS is the best resource.
Okay. Because they'll show the subdivisions that are
Mhm.
just, you can buy this land and bring in your own builder and all that.
Yep. So we cover the metropolitan area
Okay.
and even out a little bit further.
Right.
Some of it depend on where it's at and how big of a build we're talking in terms of timeframes. So typically from our Plano office here, we try to stay within a 1 hour drive time.
Okay.
So that varies depending on which direction you go.
Now, being part of GJ, you no longer have to put on the tool belt, right?
Right.
Y'all got all the people y'all already hired to do all that for you.
Correct.
Nice. Okay. So that's taken care of. Done.
Yep. Part of also some of the reason I decided to go with them is with the national brand, we get vendor accounts, right? So I get the benefit that I can pass on to my clients of larger purchasing pricing.
Yeah.
Right. So that helps us, instead of just building 1 or 2 houses a year, they're taking advantage of a large company that's building thousands a year.
Got it.
And so now we can bring some of those costs down, and that way we can get you more inside of your home.
Okay.
And then the last thing I'd say is, we're we're turnkey. So like if you have no idea where you're starting, or if you've got some land and have an idea, we can help out either way. Even if it's here's what to expect, and you say, okay, well I'm going to need a couple of years, great.
Yeah.
But if you're like, you know what, I'm ready to move, but I don't have a clue,
Yeah.
but I need land, like we'll go through all those processes with you,
Yeah.
and then get the started.
Cool. I get the feeling from both of you that y'all also enjoy the process, the journey of these people that they're going through and putting together their house, and you get intimate with it and love it.
Yeah.
Is that a correct statement?
It's
Yeah.
exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like to see them get excited.
Yeah.
Well, one, but I don't think we can share it yet.
We don't have to share
There's
details.
one big
just-
potential client that just working with
Yeah.
this individual would be like, wow.
Yeah.
But seeing their excitement and knowing, I can do that? Oh, that's possible?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I can imagine, because I know with my wife, she's always, as we walk around our house, she's always like, I saw this on HGTV, Pinterest, whatever. I want to do this, I want to do that.
Mhm.
And she's like writing stuff down of
Yeah.
things she wants in her next house.
Mhm.
And I could see y'all enjoying that process of her just smiling. So like, yeah, this is what I've always wanted.
And the video that we can show them. We
Yeah.
can put together a
Yeah.
whole plan and just show them what it would look like.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, and we're really, I mean, and we told this when we were looking at it, it's like we're our own customer. You know, when we
Mhm.
bought a house, it was
Oh
like,
yeah,
okay,
we've been there.
yeah, we extended the patio, but the big name builders, that was about the best you could get. They won't extend the roof line. So I wanted a covered patio, but the only option was to do a second remodel contract and tear into the
Mhm.
brand new roof. And I know, being in the industry, it's actually less expensive to just do it while you're building the house.
Right.
And just take care of it. And then this wall, move it over a foot so that bedroom's a little bit bigger.
Just a little.
Just simple things that we can absolutely do that they don't have to cost extra money if you do it while you do the build.
Right.
And that's the big thing, is we can maximize without having to create extra costs for no reason.
If this is your first time on my channel, hit that subscription button, hit the notification bell. That way I can stay in touch with you. I talk to people like you all the time. I don't care if you're moving in 1 week or 1 year. I want to be your Texas real estate tour guide. So I asked Joel to treat me like I've walked in off the street. I'm a customer and I want to know all I need to know about.
We do, if you've already got a floor plan, we can take that floor plan and build it.
Oh,
But a lot of customers don't.
okay.
And that's why we have our wall of floor plans.
Okay.
So we have a wide variety of square footages. One of the benefits, and you can see these on our website as well, is every single floor plan comes with 4 exterior facades.
Okay.
So you can see it in a modern look, you can see it with a farmhouse look, a modern farmhouse, a traditional. So it just gives some good variety, right? Once we build the house, we can make the outside look how you want. So,
Okay.
that's a huge benefit that I feel like we have for our clients, because it helps you visualize.
Yeah.
You know, some people don't know what style is called what, so it's a lot easier to say, I like that.
Yeah.
So we've got that again on our website, and again, a huge variety. One of the popular floor plans right now is the Mandalay.
Okay.
It has a courtyard,
Ah,
so a lot of people are starting to kind of
yeah.
build into that courtyard feel, you know, for that outdoor living.
Yeah.
Or throwing a pool in the middle, but it wraps around. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, so we can start from here. The beauty is, being full custom, we've got our preferred vendors. So we'll typically price these homes out using our preferred vendors, but
Okay.
we are full custom, so we can use whatever products you like. So if you prefer one plumbing company over another,
Okay.
doesn't matter to us. The other benefit is, again, all of our floor plans are on the back here.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to move this wall, we can do that. If you want to add some shelving or add a storage closet somewhere, a third bedroom, these are really great for a starting point.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to build it just like this, no problem.
Right.
But the goal is, and what we've yet to have a client build it exactly like this, because the point is, we want you to put your touch on your home and make
Right.
it your home. And so that's what we're going to do, is talk to you about what you're wanting,
Yeah.
how you want your home set up, how you're going to use your home, so we can make recommendations and really set this house up for you for long term, and
Right.
be exactly what you need to do.
Yeah. Because I bought a few homes that were, I won't name any names, but you know, if you want to move a wall, it takes an act of Congress.
Yeah.
But you guys are like, hey, if you want to move it here, 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 we're good to go.
Yep.
Not a problem. Because you're not in that cookie cutter, just whatever whatever you want.
If you own land,
Uh-huh.
a little bit quicker.
Okay.
We can go walk the site, double check, get some ideas of what's needed.
Okay.
If you don't own land, we find out where you want to live. We find that property. Even if we get a few ideas, and then we figure out how you want your house. That process is the same either way. And then we put a proposal together for you based on where your pre-approval is and everything that you're wanting, and say, here's what we can build this house for.
Okay. So at that point, would I go to your lender, get pre-approved, get all that done?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
we handle everything from start to finish.
Yeah, because I've often driven by, people that's got a lot of land, and they seem to put the house in a weird position. Like, why would you put it there? Maybe they had to.
Yeah, so if there's a lot of land, especially,
Yeah.
especially if you're building out in the country,
Yeah.
we have to look at things like flood zones. So sometimes there's this part of the property is okay to build on,
Yeah.
but everything out here, you got to do a lot of extra work.
Yeah.
So it's a matter of, here won't cost you additional money to prep the land. Over here, you got to
Yeah.
bring more dirt in, and there's extra steps.
So that's relief for me. I don't got to worry about none of that.
Nope.
Okay, I like that.
Like I said, it's affordable, right? We work on your budget.
Okay.
A lot of people, again, like I said earlier, it's the custom home. It must
Yeah.
be just crazy expensive. Most economical. So we did a barn dominium out in Van Alstyne.
Okay.
And that was a fun one. So
Yeah.
we did stained concrete floors. You got the metal exterior, large high ceilings. Did some nice, I can't think, shiplap type ceilings on there. Just big open floor.
Yeah.
So,
How much was that one?
oh man, that was a while ago. We finished that. I want to say that one was around the 450 range.
Nice.
Now they own their land. They have a good amount of land.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but still $450,000. I mean, that's, again, when you're thinking of custom homes, you're thinking, 4.5
Yeah.
million.
Yep. Yeah.
And you just told $450,000 they built one. So really, the sky's the limit with you guys. Y'all can
Oh yeah.
go budget, no budget.
Mhm.
You can go crazy. Okay, I like that.
And we do another, one thing that's kind of on the uptick right now is ADUs. They're accessory dwelling units.
Okay.
Some people call them granny flats.
Yeah.
Now we encompass like additions, right? A lot of people are familiar with doing an addition on their home,
Yeah.
but what's really picking up is having a separate building
Yep.
that aging parents can live in,
Yeah.
younger, children who need some help getting on their feet.
Yeah.
Or some, depend on the city, even just an investment, just a little rental on the side of your house that you can put. So that's picking up too, and we're about to do one out in Rockwell here soon. So.
They are picking up.
Yeah.
You go on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, man, it's about your fourth advertisement is one of them ADUs.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
We'll do a lot of those.
Yeah. There's a lot of. In fact, we've talked to some companies that are thinking about making entire tiny home communities using the ADU specs. So.
Not a bad idea. And y'all could do that.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah.
So price wise, we can go from probably 350 all the way to 5 million, right?
Yeah.
We've got about $1.5 million out in Argyle that should be starting in October
Okay.
once we finalize everything. So, and then we have 600,000 that's going to be out in Grand Prairie. So, yeah, like I said, there's a good range. So we really do fit to your budget. So just a quick little walk around our showroom. So when you come in, we're here to help you select all the finishes and really put your home together. So we'll start here. We've partnered with our preferred vendor at Emser Tile, so we can get all your tiles selected. And then Harris Flooring for our engineered wood. They do carry LVP as well. We can also, since we're a full custom, we do unfinished stain and finish on site as well. Progress lighting for our lighting fixtures, just a really small sampling here. Moen for our plumbing fixtures. And we've got MSI for quartz. And if we're not doing full custom cabinetry, we have partnered with US Cabinets. So we've got a selection of cabinet styles and colors that can be chosen from. And then some more Emser tile for your backsplashes and any decorative tile that you might like. And then here's a nice fun little kitchen mock-up. And this countertop right here is where we'll sit and go through the selections and really put together your home to make it your own.
Man, what an exciting day coming down here and talking to Elena and Joel and learning about GJ Gardner and learning about their dreams and their aspirations to really make people happy. That's their ultimate goal. You heard them say it. They love seeing the smiles on their customers' faces. And it's just been such a treat. Thank you for showing us around. And if you're interested in doing a custom home build, reach out to me. I'll get you in touch with this incredible couple that has a huge heart that just really, they love designing their own homes and they want to help you design your homes as well. And man, just thank you for having us out.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah, I love what y'all put together here.
Yeah, we appreciate it. And we're looking forward to building joy, as we say.
I love it.